Hello. This project was done by Zachary Magala and Patrick W. I'm not saying my last name. Okay, before we start, if my mic cuts out, I'm sorry, but this error happened yesterday and I'm not even sure how to fix it. But anyways, here we go. Our weather scenario currently being investigated is excessive rainfall in the southern regions of the United States. And this is a project to investigate the weather scenario or recent events that happened within the world based off the Kozick-16 satellite. Man, we chose excessive rainfall within the southern states of the United States. Okay, our hypothesis for this project is that the excessive rainfall will curve upward northeast into states such as Maine, New York, Delaware, all states up in the northeast part of the United States. And on top of that, the storm will split apart and go into Florida a bit due to heavy winds that are somehow messing with its flow. Its activity, you could say. Alright, based off the data, we have depicted the storm as having much more rainfall and activity towards the center, and that can be observed by this yellow mark right here. That shows intensity. I'm not sure how to zoom in on this thing, but here we go. We have a pointer right here, yellow. That shows that there's more activity in the center. When compared to the outer edges, such as the green area, that in turn, the yellow means heavy storms, the green means it's raining. It's raining, it's not going to hurt you. Yellow, lock the doors. Okay. Over the course of 3 days, we have collected data, and we are able to conclude that on the first day, the storm has been centered around Houston, Texas, and over the remaining 2 days, the storm has advanced into Louisiana and Mississippi. And from this advancement, we concluded our hypothesis that it would go up northeast and go into Florida. Yeah. And from this point over the next 3 days that follow, the 3 days that I already stated, winds will start to take over the storm and therefore control it in the event that half of it will go down south and the other half would go up northeast in a sense, because the wind, it's kind of like a knife that's cutting straight through it. It's taking half of it with it and half the other half with the other half of the wind. All right. We collected our data of this by waiting an additional 3 days once more to find out where the storm was going. And from the 3 days, our hypothesis was proven that the storm was going up northeast and was going to Florida. And we added on from that to then say that the storm would dissipate into the ocean. We didn't include the hypothesis, but we just assumed. Of course it did. The storm went to the ocean and there was no more. It's gone. But after the storm has gone to the ocean, we then, what's the word, reconciled? Yeah, we then thought about it, and we came to the adjustment that we were wrong, in a sense, on the hypothesis, because even though the winds were pushing the storm, we didn't account for the speed of the wind and the wind's intensity when compared to the storm's intensity, and how the wind was pushing it more fast. Oh my God, that's not even a phrase. The wind was pushing it faster than the storm was keeping up. So in turn, the storm would stay in a state, for you could say, for either half a day or a full day at a time. And the half a day would be in Houston because the storm was right there, and then the wind said thank you and picked it up, or in Louisiana where it'd stay for approximately 12 hours, you could say, with heavy flooding, and they would just pick up and go because the wind said it's time. Therefore, we were kind of wrong in the hypothesis. Our data was collected using real Earth. I say it right here. Yeah, this purple box, data collection. We used real Earth to find out where the storm was going because it gave us a full-scale picture of the Earth in real time, which was a pain to find, so I don't recommend using it. And to find this, we first look at rain activity, and we stumbled upon excessive rainfall by just clicking a bunch of presets in the options. Therefore, we got excessive rainfall, now we're doing this report on it. Okay. What else am I supposed to say? Apart from using real Earth, our references included a plethora of news articles daily over where the rain was being held at, where it was, which state was hosting it at the given time. And yeah, that's about it. And also, we would like to add that this is word for word, but as of the May 21st, the rain threat is growing in the Middle East. This might create a new storm moving east again, most likely form winds for moving in the same patterns. For moving. Okay. And that's just an assumption based off relative to where the storm was heading. Let's assume that the winds are going to pick it up, and maybe it might dissipate, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll go into Syria, maybe it'll go into Europe. We're not sure, and we're not going to keep up to date with it. Once again, this project is done by Zach Magala and me. I'm recording it. I'm talking to you guys. I think that's it. See, he's on. All right. Goodbye.